I'm here as a third-party intervener and a special appearance.
Whether you were
again, that's on him.
Mr. Lester, I've muted your device, Mr. Lester, because you are being disruptive. I am going to hold you in contempt and sentence you to 93 days in jail. Let me do one thing at a time. You're constantly interrupting me.
I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. Mr.
Stop interrupting me, Mr. Lester.
Damn.
And so I'm going to deny the request for a personal recognizance bond.
That's crazy. Because I ain't white.
We are here today for a pretrial hearing in this case, and we are proceeding today.
Today's courtroom footage is something else. We've got a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen who honestly believes he doesn't have to follow any laws. It's hard to watch. He really thinks a document printed from the internet somehow exempts him from the justice system. Even his own lawyer walked away early on, likely realizing there was no reasoning with him. Thankfully, the judge didn't waste time entertaining any of it and quickly took control of the situation. What do you think? Should people who refuse to recognize the court even be given court-appointed attorneys? Or should they represent themselves if they refuse to follow the law? Let's get into it. Now that it's been confirmed he's facing meth-related charges
by video conference and also in person, we are, or first let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
B.B. McClure, on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Michael Dagger-Margosian for Mr. Lester.
All right, and Mr. Dagger-Margosian, where do we stand with Mr. Lester's case today?
Your Honor, at this point, I don't, there's a breakdown of attorney-client relationship. I can't move forward and represent Mr. Lester. I've, without getting into the details, obviously those are privileged, but it's clear that Mr. Lester either needs to move forward pro se, and I can certainly be on standby, or I can conflict this out, but our office is not going to be able to represent Mr. Lester.
Yeah, I would like the ACLU to pour. I poured everything to the ACLU. They already have my file and the Civil Rights Commission.
Mr. Lester, I'm sorry, but the microphone at the jail is really bad. There's a bad echo there.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so I can hear you. The issue is if you could talk not quite so loudly, because it's an echo in the room that causes the problem.
I'm the ACLU and the Civil Rights Commission already are on this. You can move my file to those. I have sent them my complaints. I've also got the failure to appear, what I was picked up for in the first place, was dismissed. And Mr. Bargosian is trying to move forward with a trial, and I'm not feeling that. I want to move for an immediate dismissal because I was harassed for 3 days, and they already have wind of this. There should be they should be asking for the body cams from August 2nd, as well as the 4th. I still haven't went over any evidence. So the Civil Rights Commission has my paperwork, and my affidavits rather, and the ACLU is on standby as well. I just rather for my whole file to go to them and let them represent them. Let them take a look at what's going on. I don't have any transcripts. I haven't talked to Ms. Margosian since then. I had to have the jail email the courts for a court date because I've been sitting here for so long. Like I said, the failure to appear got dismissed. That's what I was picked up for originally.
Okay, so Mr. Lester, you've been charged with possession of methamphetamine and 2 counts of assaulting, resisting, obstructing a police officer. You have previously been represented by the public defender's office, and they are requesting to withdraw as your attorney.
Everything makes a lot more sense. His behavior feels straight out of a conspiracy theory video. At this point, it's hard to tell if we're watching a courtroom hearing or a reality TV moment gone off the rails. And then, as if things couldn't get stranger, he starts asking for a special kind of lawyer, like he's ordering something custom. Honestly, any seasoned attorney would struggle to navigate this case. He's completely disconnected from legal reality. What's your take on this so far? Is he just lost in his beliefs? Or is this all a show? I can't help but wonder how long he's been leaning on this idea of being the victim and whether it's ever worked in his favor. As an adult,
at this point, if that were to happen, another attorney would be assigned to you
I just said the ACLU. I don't know what part of that nobody understands, but the ACLU is on standby as well as the Civil Rights Commission. I said it again. You can forward that all over there to them, and they'll take the case without no money. You know it like
All
I
right,
know it.
so Mr. Lester, that is not an option that I have to send this case over to the ACLU. If you want the ACLU.
I do though, because I do though. So let's get that understood. Now I have that opportunity to do that, and I'm requesting that on record.
Okay, you can request that, but the court is not in a position to do that. If you want someone else to represent.
I am, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not simple as you just putting the case together and sending it to him. It's not even you. Mr. Margosian can do it. It's not even your office that needs to do it.
Mr. Lester, please don't interrupt me when I'm talking to you.
Right. Here we go.
All right. Right now, the public defender's office represents you.
No, they don't. He just said he didn't want to represent me.
All right, Mr. Lester is off camera. I don't know whether he's still in the room.
I'm standing right here. I can hear every word. I'm here as a third-party intervener and a special appearance.
All right, Mr. Lester, are you in agreement with Mr. Dagger Margosian's request to withdraw from your case?
That's on him. Like I said before, I wanted to go to the ACLU or the Civil Rights Commission. I'm going to say it again for the court of record. They are on standby. They already know about all of this. I shouldn't have never been picked up in the first place. I was harassed for 3 days. 3 days. And you have the transcripts right there in front of you when the officers admitted that they just wanted me. And it's in the police report.
Mr. Lester, I need a yes or no answer to the question of whether you were.
Again, that's on him.
Mr. Lester,
Blaming law enforcement while facing serious drug charges isn't a great look. Honestly, if anyone deserves an apology, it's the people sitting in that courtroom who had to listen to his rant. Do you think he truly believes what he's saying, or is he just trying to gain sympathy? Drop your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. At this point, it seems like he's just trying to get thrown out of court. His behavior could easily lead to a contempt charge. He's doing everything but cooperating, and it honestly feels like he prefers being in jail over resolving anything. If he had simply worked with his attorney and followed basic courtroom rules, he might already be out or on probation.
I've muted your device, Mr. Lester, because you are being disruptive and you are not allowing this court process to continue. I'm going to give this one more opportunity. I'm going to unmute your device. I'm going to ask you the question. If you don't answer, or if you continue with this disruptive behavior, I am going to hold you in contempt and sentence you to 93 days in jail.
Very unprofessional.
Mr. Lester, are you in agreement or are you not in agreement with Mr. Dagger Margosian's request to withdraw as your attorney?
Well, if you please, yeah, I'm in agreement. Please send that file over to the ACLU, please. I'm in agreement with that. Mr. Margosian, are you in agreement with you send that over to the ACLU, please?
Can I get like a contact information? I mean, I don't just send a file to
you know, okay, yeah, but you know where the ACLU office is. I can get that to you. Yes, no problem. We can go off screen and I can get that to you. I have it right here in front of me. No problem. No problem.
And if that for whatever reason, I mean, that's outside the norm of what
I'm not. It's as simple as saying my rights have been violated. You know that. We're not going to keep going back and forth. I'm not doing it.
All right. Mr. Lester, please stop. So Mr. Lester has consented to Mr. Dagger Margosian withdrawing as his attorney. If there's some arrangement for Mr. Dagger Margosian to send information to the ACLU, that is, the court has no control over whether he is going to do that, and the court has no authority to require him to do that.
And Your Honor,
what the court is required to do under this process is to provide for the appointment of a special public defender. If Mr. Lester can get the ACLU to represent him, then you need to make arrangements to do that. And if there's an appearance filed by the ACLU, then they are welcome to represent him. But as it stands now, he is without attorney, and the court will make the appropriate arrangements to have a special public defender appointed. If the ACLU wants to substitute in place of that person, they are welcome to do so.
Yeah. I also like for a PR bond. I've been sitting here almost 180 days. My bond is ridiculous. My family's not going to be able to pay that.
All right, I will adjourn this case to February 7th.
I'm requesting a bond, please, for the court of record.
Mr. Lester, let me do one thing at a time. Your constant interrupting me is...
I'm just tired, man. I'm tired, Mr.
Stop interrupting me, Mr. Lester.
Shit. Damn. How did this, man?
But no, he seems more interested in drama than progress. And let's just say the judge isn't playing along. This latest outburst was clearly the judge's breaking point. The defendant even accused the judge of being biased right there in the courtroom. Instead of helping his case, he just made things worse. At this rate, he might be in that jail cell longer than expected. It must be exhausting to wake up each day and blame the justice system, while ignoring your own repeated legal troubles. Honestly, the judge showed impressive patience. He gave the man chances to calm down, explained the courtroom process, and tried to help him stay on track.
Mr. Lester has made a request for a personal recognizance bond. Court has addressed the issue of bond with Mr. Lester numerous times previously. My decision on bond and reasons for it at this point have not changed.
Supposed to be professional.
Mr. Lester currently has a...
Too expensive, sir. Too expensive.
Mr. Lester currently has a $5,000 cash or surety bond in this case, and that is appropriate, in my opinion, to assure his further appearances at this court. And so I'm going to deny the request for a personal recognizance bond.
That's crazy. Because I ain't white. Mr. Mark, go to
Mr. Lester. All right, you know what, Mr. Lester, stop. No. I muted your device, Mr. Lester. You have been warned repeatedly by me in this hearing as well as in other hearings. You are in contempt of this court as a result of your behavior here today. It's a sentence of the court that you served 93 days in the Lenawee County Jail. There's no further information that the court needs to find the contempt. It was directed in the presence of the court and after being warned numerous times. So, Mr. Lester, you can let the officer that's with you know that you are done with court for today. I will put the device in the waiting room until you are gone.
Once you start throwing around wild accusations and act like you're above it all, consequences are going to follow. And truthfully, if this man doesn't change his mindset, it's only a matter of time before he ends up in front of another judge, repeating the same behavior. That wraps up my breakdown of today's chaotic court hearing. What do you think? Was the judge too patient, or did he handle it just right? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoy real courtroom drama like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I post new content daily, and I appreciate you all for watching. See you next time.